Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well. If you're new, as usual, welcome in. I do just need to take a minute to say a massive thank you to everyone who has liked any one of my videos, watched it even for a second, and subscribed, commented. I've had loads of comments on my last video and it's proved quite popular, so amazing, and I'm glad you're all enjoying it. I hope I can keep bringing you some decent content to watch. Today we're going to be doing something a bit different again, because this is what I kind of like to do at the moment, is do random stuff on nails. So I was thinking to myself, what can I use for pigments instead of pigments, because I couldn't afford to buy any pigments. And I did think eyeshadow is basically pressed pigments, and usually really quite high intensity pigments if you get a decent brand. So I thought, I've got tons of eyeshadows. Let's give it a go. I'll film it and we'll just wing it and see what happens. Try out a few designs and see where we go from there. And yeah, I think it'll be fun. We'll find out. But yeah, thank you for all the support. It's been amazing. As I've said before, I am new to YouTube. I think this will be my 7th or 8th video. But yeah, but your engagement has really helped so far and is helping to push me up the algorithm somewhat and grow my channel. So I really do appreciate it. So thank you everybody. And I love responding to your comments and getting your ideas and tips, and a lot of useful advice actually on things that I'm not sure about. So thank you for that. And yeah, long may it continue. Okay, so let's get into the video today. Also, please ignore my stumpy sausage fingers. I thought I'd have a little break from acrylics and I had a go at doing builder gel. I've never done it before in my life, and this is what I came up with. So it's a bit crazy, but just giving my nails a bit of a break, and sometimes it's nice because long nails can be quite annoying sometimes. As much as I love them, I feel like I can do things I couldn't do before. One of which is putting my nose ring back in my nose, because if it comes out, there is no way I'm putting that back in with a long nail. It's impossible. So happy to do that. But yeah, don't you find if you're used to having long nails and then you suddenly have them short, your fingers just suddenly look super sausage like? Because mine feel I feel like they literally look like I have sausage fingers, which I didn't think I had. I didn't think they were too bad actually, but with short stumpy nails, they just look so stumpy. I hate it. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's crack on with the video. So, what are we doing today? We are going to play with this thing again, this hand. Still don't have a name for her, by the way, so please just drop a comment, let me know what you think she should be called. I did have one subscriber mention that she had a hand called Handria, which I kind of really liked. I thought that was really funny, but I don't want to steal Handria's name. You know, Handria was special. So let's think of something new for this one. I've popped a little ring on the hand that is yet to be named because it makes it look a little less scary. Popped on a couple of layers of white gel and removed the sticky layer and given it a little bit of a buff because it was a bit bumpy for some reason. So that's where we are with it, and we are gonna just crack on and just see what happens basically. So I should explain what eyeshadows we have today. So I'm gonna just zoom out a little bit. So we have these palettes from Stacey, Marie and BPerfect, which I think are my favorite eyeshadow palettes that I own. They are kind of affordable, but you get so many awesome colors. So really pretty. So this is the Carnival, the Antidote palette. I also have my very well-loved Carnival XL Pro palette. So this is one of the older ones. It's got a cracked mirror and everything. It's super well-loved. But has some really nice neons. Really nice colors. And then we have the Carnival 3 Love Tahiti palette, which is just amazing. Like, those colors are just awesome. Look at these. Oh my god, I just love it. Look at that. Oh, that yellow's nice. That one. Okay, so I think we're going to start with this nail and we're going to try and do an ombre. I have left the sticky layer on. I'm not sure how well it's going to blend, but I did try and do it without the sticky layer and the pigment just didn't stick. So let's have a go and see how we get on. So I'm gonna do a pink and yellow on this one, I think. It's like a neon pink from the OG Carnival palette. So I'm just gonna tap that on. Wow, see, that's adhering much better with a sticky layer. So it looks pretty good. I just need to try and avoid getting it all around the cuticle because this hand is so hard to clean. So I'm just sort of packing it on here and then just lightly feathering it down. So I think that looks quite nice as it is. So almost with nothing on the other side of the brush where there's nothing on it, I'm just dragging that pigment down. So that's worked, I'd say, pretty well. Kind of like it like that, to be honest. I'm going to use a slightly denser brush now, a bit of a thicker one. Just really pack that on where it wants to be the most saturated in colour. So at the end. Very nice, that works well. So I'm going to just dust off my brush, come back and do the other colour. So brush is all cleaned and then we're going to go in with some yellow, which I hope will work well. Ooh, I'm going to just brush it that way and attempt. Oh, there's little bits of fluff. I don't know where all that fluff has come from. I don't know if you can see that. That is annoying because now that is well and truly on the sticky layer, but we're going to try and blend these two colours together a bit. Right, I'm going to use this brush, small brush. I think that had a bit of pink on it, so that's fun. Kind of like it though. Apart from the fluff, it's pretty good. I'm just taking it a bit further up. I'm just blending it into the pink. That's worked pretty well. It's like a sunrise. Apart from the fluff, but that's my fault, isn't it? I think for eyeshadow, that's pretty good. There's fluff all over it, ignore that. Without the fluff, this looks pretty good, doesn't it? Right, so I'm gonna clean up the edges and then we will top coat and see where we are. Okay, so we are back, we've cleaned up and we have top coated and OMG. I love that. That is like a pink sunset, I absolutely love it. Apart from the little bits of fluff, ignore those, that was my fault. But just from eyeshadow, I think that's amazing. I absolutely love that one. What do you think? What other colours do you think would look good ombre like this? Pink and yellow is good because it makes orange, so it looks like a bit like a sunset. So for the next nail, I think we're just gonna go a bit wild here and just see what happens. But I think we definitely need a sticky layer. I'm gonna get the sticky layer back on this and then we'll continue. So for the next nail, we've put on a sticky layer. So I think I'm just gonna go wild with this one. I'm gonna go fully freestyle. So I think I wanna just do like a stripy pattern. I think, we'll see. So I'm taking, what brush do we need? So I'm taking a sort of not a fluffy, it's not very fluffy, quite a dense flat brush, which I'm going to use to create some lines. I don't know what colours I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to dip into the Tahiti palette, which is a much more neon. So I think this colour is calling me and it's called Reef. Let me show you. This colour is calling me. It's this one, Reef. Okay, so we're going to start with that and see what happens. So we've just got here on the brush. So I'm going to just do some sort of lines, I think. And then blend them out. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but we'll see. With a different colour. And what colour should we do in between? I'm gonna go in with a bright orange now. This one called Mango. It's not as bright as Sundown, but I might dip into that as well, to be honest. Let's just see how this goes. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take a little bit of this vanilla, which is a shimmery colour. I'm gonna use that to blend it out. I don't know how I feel about this. Just over on the orange. I think I need more of the green. Kind of looking like a bit of a candy cane. Don't think that's the look I was going for, but... Oh, it's popping out. Here we go. What do we think? I think it looks a bit crazy. I think that looks a bit crazy, to be honest. We'll see. I think sometimes it's hard to tell what it looks like until you've top coated it, because the pigments just sort of come alive. I mean, it's cool, isn't it? It's not my favourite design I've done. But for eyeshadows, it's different. I'll give you that. What do you think it needs? What do you think that needs? Do you think it needs some like white stripes in between or something? I'm gonna just go wild and take a bit of this Tahiti green on top, which is sort of like a shimmery green. This is just probably gonna ruin it now, but it might also fix it. Ooh, I think that's helped. I kind of like that. I think it looks like a sweet. I don't know what's going on at the end here. It's kind of missing a chunk. Let's top coat it and see what happens, right? This might be good for Christmas. This might be like more of a Christmassy design. I don't know how I've done that, but... Oh no! It's easily fixed. Just go back in with some more pigment. It should stick again. Just a bit more orange. Right. Okay. Let's top coat it and come back and see what we have. Okay, so we're back and this has now been top coated, and as you can see, it does kind of come alive when you top coat it, like most things do. It's different. I think I'm just trying to more demonstrate that you can use eyeshadows. I'm not the best at designs, but it's something, isn't it? Right, for the next one, I want to try something I've seen on, I don't know where I saw it, I think probably on YouTube Reels or something. So I'm gonna have a go at what I've seen. I don't know if I'm doing it right, and I think we need to start with a matte top coat. So I will do that and then come back. Okay, so I've applied a matte top coat to this nail. And now, so what my plan is I'm gonna cover it in like splodges of different eyeshadow pigments and then do a design on that before top coating it with top gel. So do like a squiggly design with a top coat over the pigments, cure it, and then when you wipe it off, you should end up with like a sort of a stripy effect. I will explain as I go. So I think now we need to choose our little dense brush, so something like this, and start packing on some pigments. And I don't know what colours I'm going to do, but we're just going to wing it again. So let's start with some purple. So as you can see on the mat, it doesn't come out as pigmented on the matte colours, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, this green's so nice. So you don't really have to worry about blending them in together on this one. Go for, let's do this orange. So you just do random sort of splodges. Let's get a pink. Could even do a shimmer, or try and do a shimmer. Doesn't really stick to the mat, but it might add an effect. No, it didn't really stick, did it? Right, so we want some, I think some more baby pinky colour. So more candy pink, this one. Let's just cover that and pretend that didn't happen. So a bit of orange. Oh, that's yellow. Got to have a bit of yellow. I think I want more green because I really like that green. Slightly darker green. Bit of blue, we haven't got any blue yet. Let's do a bit of teal. And then just finally with a little bit more pink. Right, so now we have, what we have here is we have pigments on a matte base. So I could just wipe this off now if I wanted to, but we want to trap it on there. So for that, I'm going to just pour some top gel, a glossy one, a no wipe one if possible. I don't know if it really matters, but I'm using a no wipe top coat from Glitterbels. So just plop some of that down on your whatever palette you use, and then you want a liner brush as well. So yeah, I just have one of these Aokitek liner brush. So what we're going to do now is we can just create whatever pattern we want on this. And I'm going to do some like wavy stripes, I think. So you want to load up your brush with gel. And then just paint whatever you want on. Just paint whatever you want. I'm going to just do like some swirls. Don't even know if you can see that. Yeah, you should be able to. I'm going to just do that all along, leaving a little gap in between. Make sure you go right up to the edges of the nail. Can you see? And then let's get up here. Just painting on like these little waves. And just repeat that all over, or do whatever design you want. You could do a heart, you could do stripes, you could do whatever you wanted really, stars. Just thought this pattern looked cool. Make sure it just goes right up to the edge. It should, in theory, leave a really cool effect behind. Can you see what's going on there? Yeah, you should be able to. So what I'm going to do now is cure this, and then I will wipe it off on camera. And we can do the big reveal together. So I'm just going to cure this now. Okay, so that is now fully cured. So this is the grand reveal. Let's see how it goes. So just grab some, whatever you use to do your swipey swipes. Some alcohol or, oh, this looks good. I can see already. Oh, look at that. How cool's that? So make sure you use plenty so it gets in between the lines. See, that was so easy, yet so effective. Wow, that is so cool. It's clever, that. Your possibilities are sort of endless with that one. You could do any kind of design. any colours. But yeah, so basically the top coat traps the pigment on the nail. Then you just wipe the excess off and it leaves this funky design. I think it looked nice on a much longer nail, but so cool. I think this is pretty good. Not sure about this one. I think I probably should use a different colour than the green maybe, but we shall see. But yeah, which one's your favourite so far? I think this is mine. For the next one, I'm gonna just sort of go wild with a sponge and see what happens and do some sort of dots. See what happens. So yeah, again, we need a sticky layer for this. Okay, so we're back and we've prepped the sticky layer. So in case you were wondering how I'm doing that, I am literally just putting on another layer of the gel polish and curing. So yeah, it still has this tacky layer, so the pigment should stick well. So yeah, we're gonna just use this sponge. These are the worst to clean. I don't know if I need to use a smaller one maybe. Okay, I'm actually gonna use these little disposable ones instead because I don't like ruining those ones. They're so hard to clean. So I'm just gonna go in randomly and do little dots. So what colours should we do? Let's go something a bit different. Let's go a little bit darker, I think, on this one. Let's do some purples. We've got nice, oh yeah, get some nice purples going. So I'm gonna use sort of ones from sort of this range here on the Tahiti palette. So I'm just gonna do like splodges. A way darker purple. And I think maybe like a really dark shimmer. Let's try that. And what do we think will finish this off? I think a bit of pink. Oh, I like that one. That's called Pink Lily. Let's just put that in all the gaps that we can see. Looks a bit mental, but I'm just get a fluffy brush, just dust off any excess. It kind of blends it a bit too. Ooh, it does look good when you sort of blend it a little bit. If you see any gaps, make sure you fill them in. I think go back in with the lighter one. Looks pretty crazy, right? It's crazy but fun. Looks like it's taken a long time to do, but it has not. Okay, we'll be back. We'll top coat and we will look at it with the top coat on, obviously. Okay, so we're back with top coat and I think this might be my favourite so far. I absolutely love that. How gorgeous is that? Look, you can see the sparkles from the shimmer I used. It's like a marble, but not. I really love that. I think these definitely work better with a glossy top coat because all the sparkles will get lost in the matte. I rarely do matte nails. I do like things shiny. But yeah, that's so pretty. Oh, I kind of want to do another one of those for the last nail. This one's not my favourite. I wonder if there's a way we can improve that. I wonder. Okay, so for this one, I think we're going to just go straight in with try one of the sort of duochrome shimmers as a chrome. See how that works? I don't know. I'm gonna just see what it looks like on a matte nail. Okay, so I'm gonna just try this sort of teal color and just see how well that works. Oh, wow, that works just like a chrome. And this is a matte nail, so it's rubbing in really nicely. I wonder if I could do like a couple of different colors. Greeny one. So I was just doing this as sort of a test really to see if it works, but it seems to work pretty damn well. So you've got basically with your eyeshadows, if you've got shimmers, you have ready to go pressed chromes. And I think I'm going to do a slightly different colour around the outside. Let's do a purple. Purple doesn't seem to be working as well. Let's try a darker one. Let's go back to this one, which is just amazing. This starlight. I don't know if this is going to adhere. Oh my goodness. It's a bit chunky. But it's so pretty. I want to get this to work. Right, it's falling everywhere. This is more like a pressed glitter. Just keep working it in and hope it sticks. Looks a bit messy, doesn't it? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go all over it with the same green, the peppermint, and then see what happens. Basically, I don't have a plan, but this one seems to be working a lot better. See, oh wow, look, it even covers that. It must be something to do with the levels of pigment that are in the eyeshadows. Because this is a matte nail and I'm surprised it's adhering this well. So I need to look for ones that look like a similar formula than this one. This looks messy as hell, doesn't it? Wow, it's like a proper chrome. How can I make this more? I'm being super messy here. Because why not? It's not a real hand. Okay, I'm gonna try something random because that's what I do. I'm gonna try a slightly different color just down the center and see if that works. Let's try this like just standard like goldy one. Ooh. Wow, I like that combo. That's crazy that that's just eyeshadow. And maybe like, this might ruin it now. Just a little bit of matte colour on the edge. Ooh, I like that. Like it's almost like a fake French tip. Just give it a bit more depth. This is kind of like eyeshadow really, like just doing eyes, because you need different colours in different places to give different dimension. Oh, I can't wait to top coat this. Ooh! Right, I'm gonna go and top coat this beauty and then we'll be right back. We are back and this is it top coated. I absolutely love this one. It's simple and I just can't believe these are eyeshadows. It's insane. Which most of us ladies have around the house. So we have the ombre, the weird stripe thing, this really cool stripy sort of 3D raised pattern, these purpley pinky splodges, and then just a simple chromey nail. All done with eyeshadows and stuff that we all probably have, like top coat and matte coat and gel polish. So in my opinion, there is no need to rush out and go and buy pigments, because fair enough, if you don't own any makeup, if you're not really a makeup person, then you may not have any eyeshadows, but if you do, definitely give them a go. And I very much recommend the Stacey Marie palettes from BPerfect. They're just super pigmented and you get a ton of colours, and yeah, love it. Which one's your favourite, guys? Let me know in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. I will be back again soon. I've got a few videos planned. I've got some product reviews to do, maybe another Shein haul. We will see. Oh, I actually do have a question. These hands are really hard to clean. Can you see that pigment has almost dyed it there? Is there any way to avoid that, or do I need a special solution to clean it? I've tried alcohol, like swipe, acetone, nothing seems to get it off. So yeah, if you have any advice on that as well, that'll be awesome. And if you've been watching this far, thank you. I really appreciate it. Every watch, view, like and sub really does help with the channel. I am aiming for YouTube partner and I think I'm almost halfway there. So if you want to be a part of this journey with me, then please help me out if you can. But yeah, these are the nails. What do we think? I like them. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope to see you again soon. And yeah, look after yourself. Enjoy your week ahead. And yeah, I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.